Let's look at a variation that exists on your chart. Example 2 varies from example 1 only at measure 10. This allows you to walk down from that peak of the progression. Remember I said that when we hit the 5 chord in measure 9, I call that the peak because it's the highest pitched chord. I'm going to play that. Now I don't have a track that demonstrates every single example here. So the only variation would be when we get to that change. Let's play it with these structures. Here's your 1, 2, 3, 4, second measure. Measure 5, you're on your 4 chord. Back to the 1 chord in measure 7. Measure 9 is the 5. Measure 10 is the 4. Here it comes down. Back to the 1. Now a little point of interest here. It's very important for you to know that you can connect the dots. By that I mean up here, measure 9, I'm on the 5. You've probably heard that. That means you're just connecting chromatically between 2 chords. You can do the same thing melodically as well as harmonically with the chords. That's example 2. Let's look at example 3. Example 3 throws in the 5 chord in measure 12. Now a very important theory principle is that the 5 always wants to resolve to the 1. That's a very strong movement that occurs in nature with music. Let's play the progression, just implementing this 5 to 1 move at the end of the progression. Hear how strong that makes it want to start over. And that's a very common move. It's more common for you to hit that 5 chord in measure 12. Let's combine examples 1, 2, and 3. We're going to put the variation from example 2, where in measure 10 you're walking down to the 4 chord, and then in example 3 we have that 5 chord. So our complete progression will be as follows: 1, 1, 1, 1, 4, 4, 1, 1, 5, 4, 1, 5. I'm calling out what occurs measure by measure. Let's go through it. 1, 1, 1, 1. Feel it want to go to the 4. Back to the 1. Up to the peak, the 5. Come down to the 4. Back to the 1. Back to the 5. Makes it want to start over again. You feel that? Make sure you are rock solid on the first 3 examples before we move on to the next example.